She is tuning, so shake your body. Coming But this she's gonna be quiet, gonna stop you and cause havoc. She is Junie, she's fucking groovy. From the forest to your screen, gonna make you look, she's looking clean. Such a beauty, looking for action, looking for less. Shrinks you down if you let the girl bust. She is Junie, she's here to boogie. With a big old gang, she could do no wrong. You bet your wrist, this is her theme song.
Hiyo, it's been so long. I missed you guys. I turned down the volume. I missed you guys. Hello. Okay. Yeah, this will turn off. Yeah, hi Ashton, hi JT, hi Little, hey Diamond, hey Mr. Combat, hi everyone. It's been 10,000 years and I got such a crick in the neck. Oh my god, I missed you guys so much. It's been like a week and a half. Pretty long hiatus. I am gonna get back in the swing of things, but yeah, but how has everyone been? First of all, I hope you all had a good weekend. Especially if you went to the Sonic Expo in Dallas. I'm doing good. Making sure I'm getting well taken care of. I'll get into that in a moment. It's pretty boring, not much. Really little. Really. Your weekend was boring and nothing went on at all. Nothing went on at all, Will. Are you sure about that? Just absolutely nothing went on. I call bullshit. So I want to make sure that my mic is the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, but I missed you guys so much. There is a lot to talk about. Obviously, I guess to start off with, to talk about the expo. Hi, Flame Crystal. Hope you're doing well. Could be better. I'm on suspicion from some petty bullshit that happened 2 weeks ago. I think I read that. I'm sorry that happened to you. Dooney, she's such a cutie. Also, temporary suspension. I'm gonna be honest, I did not even know that was a thing for work. Like, what, like, instead of just, like, straight up firing you, they're just like, yeah, you're not gonna be working here for a couple weeks. Which, you know, is still really, really bad. It is still absolutely bad. But it could be worse. If I'm understanding that. 7 days, doing 7 days. What's in 7 days? What's in 7 days, Flame Crystal? To call me on Saturday. Yeah, so, like, it could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Like, at least you didn't get fired. But yeah, well, I guess to start things off, my flight to, Dallas, it was okay. I was really cramped during the ride, which kind of sucked. Because usually I don't feel that way. I usually don't feel that way about being on a plane. I don't know if this is a hot take or anything like that, but of all means of travel, I prefer being, I prefer traveling by plane versus a bus. That's just how I am. How was the jet lag? Jet lag was... It was fine. I don't fully... So I'll be honest, like, I didn't get much sleep. I think I got an hour's sleep, so... Whatever jet lag I had, it was... not... like, that noticeable. Temporary suspicion only happens in jobs if you are under investigation for misconduct at your workplace. I see. Okay, that's odd. But yeah, on that plane ride, I was just like, Because, like, I saw other people. I saw, like, other people. Wait, hold on. I wish I had a car to meet you, Dooney. I live in town, would have brought you taco. Well, that's really sweet, Flame Crystals. Thank you. You know, funny enough, during that whole trip, didn't have Taco Bell. Not at all. Not a single time I've had Taco Bell. Which is kind of funny. But like during the I've seen other people who were going to Expo like, oh yeah, we're gonna see the Sonic movies on the plane. Like we're gonna watch like Sonic movie 3 and whatnot. And it's just like, yeah, you know what, that's a good idea. So it's just like I got on the plane just like, okay, well I'm gonna just like, you know, watch Sonic movie 3. They didn't have Sonic movie 3. They didn't even have any of the Sonic movies. And I was so disappointed. Well, goddamn it. Well, okay. Well, I gotta go with something, to watch. What's that? I need to, or you talk about? Haha, haha. Wow. Before you do that, little, but yeah, like, I wasn't really sure what to do, so it's just like, looking through movies, and then, like, I saw Blue Beetle, and just like, I know, like, I think it got mixed reception, but I'm not entirely sure why, well, okay, I think I know why, because I have my opinions on that movie, because I ended up watching it, since it was like 2 hours, and I'm just like, okay, this will kill sometimes, so I watch it. Man, that beginning is so slow! It is so slow! Like, Blue Beetle, I didn't really have a problem with, like, the premise or anything like that, but man, the movie is so slow! It is so freaking slow at the beginning. Or at least it felt that way, I don't know, maybe I was just feeling super impatient. But it's so slow. I didn't mind, like, the family I didn't mind. I liked that the main character, you know, he's, like, you know, he just really cares about his family and whatnot. He's just, like, you know, spoilers for those that haven't seen Blue Beetle, but I doubt any of you are gonna care. Like, it's essentially, like, he's gone from, like, he went to college for a bit, but then he came back, but then he finds out that his, family is in financial trouble, so now he's just, like, trying to get a job, to basically just, like, help out the family, and they even just, like, are just, like, he's even just, like, how am I supposed to get the job I want if they want me to have experience? I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. So, hi, Haru. I hope you're doing well. It's been a bit. Max Steel. Oh my gosh. But besides that, Blue Beetle kind of felt really slow at times. And I think that did kind of hurt the movie. It had its fun moments. Especially towards the end. Also, I'm not hearing any sound alerts, so we're gonna... we're gonna put those back on. Because I did not hear any of those. That's my favorite fairy in the whole world doing. I hope you had lots of fun at the Sonic Expo. I did have lots of fun. I'm talking about, like, my experience. Yeah, I skipped Blue Beetle because I heard it was so... Okay, so it's not like... So it's not just, like, me. It's not... Okay, so that's just opinion on it. Okay, yeah. Blue Beetle was really slow. I don't know if it's better or worse than the first Venom movie. Which, you know, first Venom movie... I actually do like, kind of like, a hot take, but I think at least 2 of the Venom movies are good. I've never seen The Last Dance. You know, that's me. Yeah, I heard it wasn't good. And message about being the empty. Damn. Yeah, I guess you would know about that. Yeah. Um like, okay, it wasn't like the worst thing ever. Like, obviously, you know, like there are bits and pieces of it I did like, but at the end it was just like, that was okay, which is a shame because, like, as a concept, like, I do love Blue Beetle. I remember he was one of my favorite characters in uh, thank you for the grow. He was one of my favorite characters in Batman Brave and the Bold. That's how I heard about Blue Beetle, was that show. And I was just like, ooh, he looks really, really cool. So when they made Blue Beetle... Why is that so quiet? Let me turn that on. Turn that up a bit. I also think I should turn this down. Yeah, hi Jordy. From Mo to pop in, say welcome back, Big Mommy Toonie. I missed that. Also, new emo, everyone. I think I put as a tier 1 emo, but it's based on a Mario Party sticker. So seeing him in anything makes me happy, though. Yeah, there's a lot I kind of wondered about, like, the Blue Beetle mythos, since it kind of went into just, like, in the movie itself, how there have been just, like, multiple Blue Beetles over the years and whatnot. Oh, sorry, I dropped my bottle, but it's just a bottle, so it's fine. How there's just, like, multiple Blue Beetles over the years, and I'm curious if that's accurate to comic book lore or not. On the zipper, please? Sure. But overall, the movie was just really slow. And I was just like, it's kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing because, like, you know, I feel like that movie could have been so much better. But they, kind of dropped the ball a bit. I'll raise myself a bit higher. So yeah, that was kind of, like, that was kind of disappointing. We do have 3 in the comics. Like, 3 Blue Beetles all at once? Or just 3, like, Blue Beetles that, like, pass the torch onto the next one? Like, the 5 different... Man, The Flash is something I'm probably never gonna watch. For good reason. On the left. Man, everyone's redeeming their climbs. Hold on. Let me get you on, Ashton. Okay. So... Wow, that redeem is so cheap. It's like 650. That's a redeem I don't want to make expensive. Like, I do like that's one of those memes where I'm just like, it can be cheap. Like, I don't think, like, it's 650. It's not like ridiculously cheap, but I feel like it's affordable if people want it. But yeah, I got to Sonic Expo, or I'm sorry, I got to Dallas. Really tired because again, 1 hour sleep. You like having tiny friends all over you? Yeah. Yeah, more or less, more or less. Um, but yeah, I got to like Dallas. And I had a couple people pick me up from the airport, and they were. It was Chowdy, and I believe they go by the Angel Tiger or Haruki. Um, they were very pleasant to be around. Like, I like to hang out with them, or at least the times I could, because they were very busy. But I do really appreciate their company, and they were super nice and whatnot. So, you know, thank you to Chowdy and Haruki for like being good company during the times where we did interact. But we ended up going to the hotel. I was super tired. I don't remember what exactly we did that day. Well, okay, we went to IHOP because of course we did. And we went to Walmart to get some stuff. Didn't last very long, but There are also 6 in DC Comics, one of them being a genetic clone of Bruce Wayne. That sounds like comic shenanigans. That sounds like comic shenanigans, so I am getting smaller. Um. Hi. Hi, Rose. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hi, Ann. Didn't he wear the Amy eye up for eating that? I wish.
Calling me.
Oh, thank you for the follow. By the way, don't believe anything that Megami says that I said is lie. I am curious. I'm gonna have to message her about that later. So I feel like I missed something. Um, let's see. But we had those, and that is just like, it was just like a first day kind of deal. Like we were just like kind of settling in after being tired and whatnot. Um, you know, you know, that's that. Um, First day of Expo. Let's see. What did I do first day of Expo? I went to the opening ceremony, which usually, like, I've never really been to an opening and closing ceremony of a convention, so I'm just like usually just like, oh well, I want to do other things. But it worked out. Um, it worked out. The opening and closing ceremonies were actually, pretty well presented and whatnot. Actually had Sonic Lo-Fi going on, which is probably similar to what you're listening to right now. Also headpat. I keep forgetting to do headpat notifications. I really need to work on that. I mean, I say a lot, but like I have plenty of time now, so hopefully if I remember to do it, I could just like get like a I could just like record that. Also, thank you, Hara. I appreciate it. Um, but let's see. After that, I think that's around the okay. So like a lot of people I did meet like Singer DJ, um, and Little was there. Little was actually there. And it's so funny because it's like during not even that one incident, just the entire convention. Um, and I never told Little this, so this is the first time she's hearing about it. There are times where I did see her, but she didn't see me. So the times where she's just like kind of just like walking around, I would just like be right behind her, just waiting for her to spot me, and she should just like be wandering around, and it took her a moment. Um, Sneaky Dinny. We finally met though, and we actually did hang out the entire weekend. From time to time, because I didn't have much to do. She like there were times where just like we would just like wander around and whatnot. But Little was pretty pleasant to be around. She's also really sweet and an absolute gremlin when you're not keeping an eye on her. I'm gonna get into that. Oh, that feeling of you need to perceive me because I won't start. Yeah, okay, so the thing about me. Here's the thing about me in real life compared to how you guys see me now. Because usually you got, like, I can talk, I can have conversations, I can make jokes. In real life, it's kind of more like, just like, oh, hey, hi, I'm Deanie. I'm very socially awkward. Because that's kind of how I am. I'm a very socially awkward person in real life. Because online, it's easy for me to like interact and hang out with people. In real life, it's like I'm very quiet. I am a very quiet person. Also, hi Queen Lacey, how are you doing? Where am I? How did I get here? Oh no, you got amnesia. Except I'm socially awkward in general. You're fine. You're fine. You're really cute, Haru. Um, but like, what was I going on about? What, like, yeah, I'm just like really socially awkward, IRL and whatnot. Um, so I will be quiet, whatnot. So yeah, that was that. Then I think the next thing I did, I can confirm that Dooney is a shy fairy. Yeah. Kevin is another person I saw there because we shared rooms. Yeah. Again, wonderful time spending time with you, Kevin. And thank you so much for giving me the print. Like, very last second. Like, that is something you did not have to do. But I appreciate it. Just being around friends is comfort. I feel that it is comforting to be around friends, especially so many friends. Since every other convention I've been to, I've been with my girlfriend, who I'm gonna be getting into that in a moment. Um, we didn't break up. We didn't break up. Just to make that clear, we did not break up. In case people just like, oh no, I'm so sorry, but I know you've been going through a lot. Like, I kind of more or less happen. Um, I really need to convince a friend to put a phone to assist to that con. At least, it's funny you say that. I've seen at least one VTuber that was able to make it to the convention through, or at least like they had a very interesting setup where just like like they had like speaker phones and whatnot. They had the person on Discord show like their webcam for, I think they were using VC Face, but I'm not sure. Um, but they did all that, and yeah. So I think it was Luna Hedgie. It was Luna Hedgie that I met, and they were pretty cool. But the next thing we did. Oh wait, anyways, how beat the? I'm doing well, Queen Lacey. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sorry if there's a lot going on in chat, so I apologize if I can't keep up with everything. Thanks for the stretch break. Head pats. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, I can do that. Care package, thank you. Let's see, what else did I do? We went to the I'm trying to get to it. We went to the exhibition hall. Finally. We had to stand in line for it, which was interesting, but I guess it's just like the hall wasn't open yet, so you know, there's that. But yeah, and I'll say I spent most of my money day one. Everything I wanted or wanted to spend was on day one. So with my boss, they said I might be next week, but they'll let me know this week. I hope that works out for you, Ashton. When I first met him, I honestly didn't know it was him when we cleared in silence. Yeah, Matthew was there. And, the three of us actually hung out for a fair bit. It was just, yeah. But yeah, I guess that kind of is gonna lead into what I want to do now, which is to show you guys. I posted it on Twitter, but I'll show you guys on here if you guys have not seen it yet. Ta-da! It is. I'm gonna just cover the screen up for a moment because, these are essentially, or at least part of my spoils of war. That I got during the convention. Not all of these I got day one, but just like a good, I want to say majority of them. I got, kind of just online, or not online, on the first day. So let's get over it, or try to anyway. Alright, so these, hold on, so I'm probably gonna have to zoom in a few times just to show, what I got. So these three prints here, I actually got those for free because there was, in the hall, they actually, there was a hall, leading into the exhibition hall, and they actually had a few booths where they, well, I wouldn't say they gave it for free, but they one of them was giving stuff out for free. It was essentially, I think it was Archie Comics Online, which I'm going to assume is a fan project where they focus on Archie, on just on the world of Archie, and make content based on that. Actually also grabbed one of their comics as well that I did not take a picture of here because I forgot to do that. So they did. I kind of tried to avoid getting any prints that were large size, mostly because, I wanted to make sure it could fit in the bag. Because I just brought a backpack. Not the small one that you saw me carrying around little, but I had, a bigger backpack, but even then, it was just, I couldn't get anything that was too big. Because it wouldn't have, fit. which is something I need to consider next year if I do want to get more prints. Yeah. These two are the only large prints I ended up getting, but we'll get to those. Then oh, this little Amy charm that you see right next to the Synchro DJ stickers, which, you know, I ran into him and he ended up giving it to me for free. Also, let me, because it's gonna be a bit before you guys see my model, let's fix this for a moment. Yeah, let me actually just, move myself over here so you guys can just see instead of just, like, constantly looking at the picture. My bracket was a giant pink bag. Yeah, I get you, little. I get you. Also, hi, Catbox Danny. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm currently showing people my Sonic Expo haul. But yeah, these are the 3 that I got for free, plus a comic. This charm costed me about $8. They also had a stage charm, but I was trying to save money, so I was just like, yeah, I'll just grab the Amy charm. Then, let's see, what did I get next? Because there was a lot of things that, I did, during the exhibition hall. Obviously, got the badge, which they also have, like, ribbons you can put on there. I collected a few of them. I never put them on, mostly, like, because I just did not have the energy to do so. I probably should have, but it was also just, like, oh my god, hang on, I probably should have, but it's, oh my god, damn it, there you go, okay. I'm having a lot of fun. Let's see. Actually, this, standee here was actually my first purchase. Because, it had, their mascot, Dia the Hedgehog, I think it was? Dia Nova. Which, I don't know if it's just gonna be, like, for that convention, or if she's gonna be a mainstay. But, and, Sonic Expo Dallas actually had a theme this year, and the theme was basically kind of Tron. Like, it was Neo Mobius, and I think they even, like, wrote a story for it and everything. I didn't really, like, take a look at it. I still have the booklet for it, which is right here. I'm pretty sure they wrote, like, a story for it and whatnot. I have not read it yet. I probably should. Yes, Dianova. Completely visible. Well, I mean, if you guys want the picture completely visible, I could always just move the, like, picture just over my model. I just wanted to move it back so, like, you guys didn't see my model for a bit. But if you'd rather me move it in front of me so you guys could just see the picture, then I'm cool with that too. So anyway, I went to Mimi Peon's booth, which you can see, like, I got, like, some stuff for that. I wanted to get this print. At first, I thought it was just a human Amy Rose, but then, like, I realized that, like, no, it's Iron Mouse dressed up as Amy, because, like, I completely forgot she did that at some point. And I was gonna complain, because I do actually have another, Sonic, well, not Sonic, Iron Mouse print, so just like, yeah, this could go fine on there. But it's super cute, and I just, like, yeah, I don't want it. My second purchase, I believe this is my second purchase, I don't fully remember, at the exhibition hall specifically was this mouse pad, which I'm currently using right now. Um, yeah, I saw this as just like, it's really cute. I don't have a mouse pad like this anymore because my girlfriend borrowed it, quote unquote, because her hands were hurting and she needed it for like work. It was more lewd. It's more lewd, even though ironically she doesn't really care for like lewd stuff all that much. Um, it was lewd, but then she used it so much where um the soft parts of the mouse pads kind of fell off. So I ended up getting this one to replace it, and like hopefully I think she has another mouse pad as well now, which is also a wholesome one. So she shouldn't ask to like borrow this one. At least I'm gonna hope so, because I really like this one. I don't want to get rid of it. Is the adorable. Like, I saw this and I was just like, I have to grab it. I was like, God damn it, stop doing that. Let's see, what else did I get? I have another picture, so, like, this isn't everything I have, but just, like, let's see here. I don't remember what order I got what. Like, I got these stickers. I forgot where I got that Sonic, sticker from. That Nicole pin I got from that same, Archie Comic Online booth. For free. Okay, I think this is gonna be a nice segue. Fucking little. So let's see. So some of these things I did buy. Others were just gifted to me. So like, hang on. So like some of these stickers, like this Rouge and the Shadow one, and this Amy one, those were gifted to me. Those were gifted to me by Little, because every time I turn around and leave her for a bit, either that same day or the next day, she'll come up to me and she'll give me like stickers or like other stuff. And I'm gonna get into the like, just to jump ahead a moment. During the second day, it was no, not the second, the first day. It was actually the first day. We were in the gaming room. I was kind of just like looking at Matthew play Sonic Rush rerun, and Will comes up from behind me and gives me a freaking light stick for the rave that they were doing that night, and like it was just like, I was just like, I leave you alone for like 5-10 minutes, and you come back and get me this. And she's just like, well, maybe you should like shrink me and put me in your bag. And I'm just like, well, no, because if I do that, you're gonna somehow, like, if I get you out, you're gonna somehow be able to give me even more stuff. But yeah, Little was basically responsible for giving me a good chunk of just like my haul, so thanks to Little for doing that for me. Some of these cards were free, but yeah, she got me stickers. She got me these two little charms, and they're really cool because like it's layered, so like their hands and head, like those are stationary, but their like body and legs, and I think in Rouge's case, her wings, those like spin around. Those like kind of like wobble. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, they're so freaking cute. Let's see. I think that but yeah. Will kind of spoil me. Somehow next time you open the bag, it's gonna be twice as filled. Yeah, that would happen. Like, somehow she would be able to, like, give me just, like, the entire exhibition hall's, like, goods in that bag. Somehow. Let's see. She also gave me this, but I'm not... So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a sticker or a decal. It's Play, so I do appreciate it, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Hi, Prinzons. Lastly for this picture, on the second day, Chowdy was doing a little meet and greet. So I ended up going up to them and just like being like, hi, thank you for giving me a ride to the hotel. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a fun time. We did talk about, I guess, again, like, Chowdy was super friendly. They, like, were happy to see me. They were very friendly. You know, it's just like, you know what, you're cool. I'm gonna support you. I went to the meet and greet, and I got this poster, which was only $5, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll take that. And they signed it. It's a little smudged, because I was not paying attention where I was putting my hands while I was carrying it, so, oops. Most of it is still intact, though, so, like, it's still good for me. Yeah, like, it was really nice seeing Chowdy. And this print is actually something I got very last minute. Like, as I was saying goodbye to everyone, because, I had to, like, this is, like, I did stay an extra day, and, like, the next day I would have had to wake up at, like, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., to catch my flight, so I basically had to be like, yeah, goodbye, everyone. I was really sad. I was also really sick, because I think I was, like, getting anxious. No, more on that later. And Kevin decided that, like, here, you can have this. I'm just like, you don't have to give this to me. And he's just like, yeah, I want to. And yeah, so I grabbed this. And I'm planning on just, like, putting it on my wall. Let's see. And I think that's everything. We got, like, some posters and stuff like that, or some cards. The Project Silver, like, card is actually from a panel I went to. It was a D&D panel. It was actually, like, a really good panel, personally. It was a simplified version of D&D, but, like, it was still really entertaining to watch. It was hilarious. It was just, like, there was just some really funny moments and whatnot. And I believe, like, the person running the panel is a part of Project Silver, which is gonna be, like, a Silver fan game, which I'm very interested in how that's gonna go. But, yeah, so this was part 1 of the haul. Now we got part 2, which is more widescreen than I expected it to be. I don't know why. Well, whatever, it's fine. So again, more stickers. Fucking Little was just like, she got me a couple Shantae stickers, which, hey, I'm a fan of Shantae, so I appreciate having them. I think she got me a Nurshante sticker, but I don't think I caught it on camera. I see the Rimuru body pillow. Listen, I love my Rimuru. I love. Simplified D&D, you mean 5? No, Haru. Even simpler than that. It was very simplified because it was like an hour-long panel. Super simplified. Like, there was like pre-made character sheets, you know, there wasn't really any combat. It was just like characters trying to get... Basically, characters getting, like, from room to room to collect Chaos Emeralds. That was basically the D&D. That was basically the session. Like, super simplified. Which, hey, not bad. One was more jagged style, yeah. And oh, it's not a coaster. It is a sticker. Just like, you know. But I was about to get into that actually. Just freaking little. She gave me this poster, which is like, I can't read all of this. It's just like, who are you calling a tiny mini bean sprout hot pimp squeak? Who's yeah, she gave me that. And I just kind of, like, gave her a look, like... The Edward thingy is very... You shut up! You shut up! Very Dooney count. Oh my god. So, time to address the big elephant in the room that you see. So, as you can see, I got a shirt. And it, of course, little got this, because it's her art. It's art of me and hang on, I think I have... I feel like I have this on in my fan art. Hold on. Just so you can get a clear image of what it is. Yeah, here I go. Yeah, so this is like the picture. It's Trixie as Banjo and Mia Kazooie, because we were playing or she was playing Banjo and Kazooie, so little made fan art of that. People, hi kid, how you doing? I mean, or the dog jokes aside, that sure is. Listen, the donkey is not part of the haul. The donkey is just something I got from like my throne that someone gifted to me, and I'm just like, I love Rimuru. Yeah, that'll be my thing. Just got home from work. Yeah, it's nice seeing you, kid. It's been a bit. I hope you're doing okay. Also, ads are, just as a warning, everyone, ads are about to start in like 5 seconds. Trixajo and Kaduni. I think I'll actually let the ads play for a moment before I continue on, just so, like, I can tell the story. Because, I've been gone for a bit, and I think because of that, like, a lot of people just, like, are unsubscribed, which is fine. I'm not trying to guilt anyone, just to make that clear. I don't want to guilt people. You guys are probably gonna be seeing the ads here soon, but just, like, I don't want to, like, guilt people or anything like that. It's just kind of like what it is. Oh my god, Haru. You might not be guilty, but I would. Oh my god. Somehow no ads on mobile. I think it took a minute for it to get started. Like right now it's starting, so people, unless they have ad blocker or they are subscribed, will probably see ads here in a moment. Nothing on my weird. You know, same with YouTube. Oh yeah, a lot of things are just like having issues. That's modern. I guess that's just modern internet for you. Things just like not working the way they should. That 10-out chatter sync here. Oh my god. I got a very short ad break. Well, at least for you, it was short. Um. Yeah, I'm looking at Twitter right now because I want to see, like, what everyone is doing. In the meantime, what did you get from Taco Bell? Well, again, I didn't get it during the trip. When I got back home, the first thing I ordered was Taco Bell because, like, you know, I was really hungry. I was just like, I'm gonna have Taco Bell in a bit. Gonna have some Taco Bell, and I did. That ended up just like being my entire meal for the day since, you know, I wasn't hungry when I was going to bed, so. Did you get the fairy taco? Which freaking, like, Trixie commissioned herself holding me as a taco, Renee as a burrito, Sora as a salad, although I thought it would have been M&M's, but that makes sense too. And Shino as a drink, and I'm just like, oh my god, Trixie. It's a really good art piece, though. But, the thing I got from Todd about the insert, I get my usual. I got the, I got a chalupa, I got the 5-layer burrito. I also decided to get the what was it? The Gordita Crunch? That was pretty good. Just for the Mentos and Kocha. You know what? Yes. Well, that's our headcanon, Haru. Anyway, to go back to the shirt for a moment. This was actually the first thing that Little got me. And the thing about this shirt is that it's really, really big. Like, I want to say it's probably an extra large. And she made it that large because she was basically just like, well, I wanted to make you feel small. And I'm just like, god damn it. 6XL tall to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, yeah. You probably won't see me wearing this in public since I don't think it's, like, something that... I don't want to say it's illegal to wear something that's too big unless, like, you know, of course it's showing, like, naughty bits, but just, like, at the same time, I'm not entirely sure if it's, like, socially accepted to wear something this big. Although, that does remind me of a story that I'll get into in a moment. You should wear it to... Oh my god. Maybe if I can do it, yes. As everything's covered. Hey, thank you for the grow. But yeah, maybe next convention, maybe next Sonic convention, I will wear this for one day and be just like, hey, I shrunk a bit. I shrunk a bit. That's why the clothes are too big. It'll be like kind of like an authentic Dooney cosplay. Right, since clothing entrapment. Oh yeah, wear something underneath, of course. You could pair it with leggings or go for the hidden short shorts. Leggings. I could do leggings with it, maybe. Maybe like Sonic leggings or something like that. Yeah. But this suddenly reminded me of a story, which we're gonna just like kind of like, you know, do a little sidetracking. When I was a really little kid, I want to say maybe 7 or 8, there was a time where, you know, this is around the time where if my mom went somewhere, you know, I would have to go with her. And she was like, so I didn't have any clean clothes at all. All my clothes were dirty. It's just like, well, you can't go to CVS naked. And what she ended up doing was she got out my dad's clothes and put it on me, and I could wear it as a dress. Essentially, I wasn't wearing any pants. It was just a very large shirt and in my underwear. And she took me to CVS, so I was just kind of the small child going around CVS in clothes that like were really big on me. And I also was barefoot. I remember being barefoot. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why I was barefoot. I don't fully remember why I was barefoot, but like I was going around CVS with that look. The dad dress. Yeah, it was like yellow. It was like a yellow shirt, I think. And you know, we got back home, and I think it's either that moment or another moment later where like I wore his pants, but like my dad, like for some reason, was just all like, "Grr, how dare you have her wear my shirt? I can't wear this now." It's oversized shirt and barefoot is basically. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad fashion choice, honestly. Got shrunk in the laundry. Oh my god. But yeah, that was a side tangent. It just like this reminded me of that. I wanted to tell that story. Yeah. So besides that, that was basically kind of it for day 1. Well, okay. I went to the rave. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm a rave person. Let's see, hold on. In the laundry, like clothes do. I've seen cartoons that done that where you throw a person in there and they end up shrinking. Let's see what I was gonna say. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not really a rave person. Maybe because, like, when I got into the rave, it kind of felt like my ribs were vibrating a bit when I was going in there. And just, like, it felt like they either wanted to shatter or they wanted to escape my body. Or do both. I don't know. Like, and just, like, the music wasn't bad, because, like, for the first one, it was just, like, Sonic music. I mean, all of it was mostly Sonic music, but just, like, the first half of it, I think it was TJ Davis. And, we were, like, listening to music. It was all fun. They had the F and F OC moment, which basically, if you could submit your OCs, draw over like a template, and it would be like kind of F and F style like battle. It was really cool. I sadly didn't submit mine because like I just did not have the time. I kind of wish I did make time for it looking back, but it is what it is. My friend Matthew and Danny, QTT Cat, not to be confused with Catbox Danny, showed up in it, and I was like really excited for that. Other than that, though, yeah, I'm not a rave person. Like it was really crowded. I wanted to hang out with my friends, but it was just like, no, I did not want to go through that crowd. You weren't in front of the speaker. Oh god, if I was in front, oh god, that would have really fucked me up. You know what? In hindsight, probably a good thing I didn't like go over to try and find them, because that would have drove me insane. Because I am very sensitive to sound. Like, I was doing okay when I entered the rave, besides like my ribs like vibrating. If it was any louder, I would have been like fucking Venom, just like kind of just like because yeah, this basically is my weakness. Is very loud sounds. As an autistic person. Dude, he's probably like that one Ant-Man. Oh my god, Prince Hans. God damn. I know what Ant-Man scene you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. The scene where, like, he shrinks for the first time and he ends up going through a few holes and whatnot. And he ends up going to a rave and he almost gets stepped on by a girl partying. Because, of course, I sent it. Hold on. Let me see it. Yeah, this is, yeah. You know what, Hans? Accurate. Very, very accurate. He does, wait, he does get, man, it's been a bit, since I seen first Ant. You know what, I will say this, first Ant-Man movie, very underrated. Very underrated in my opinion. I do love the first one. Like, it's actually my favorite out of the three. Because 2 was alright. 3, I hear, is not so great. God. But the first movie I love because it's basically kind of like a heist. But, of course, it's basically kind of like a heist movie. But, of course, like, the main character can shrink, so. Sounds like the only way you would actually enjoy a rave. Shut the fuck up, Haru! Which, apparently, there's I'm watching at the expo about the connection between Sonic and autism. I wanted to go to that panel. I sadly missed it. I wanted to go to that panel. With very little support. I try not to pay Wait. Speaking of a girl partying, there was a girl near the front with very little support. I tried not to pay too much attention, but yeah. Now, when you say very little support, what do you mean by that, little? Ball 3 has some great size moments. That is true. I liked the first meme, but didn't like the second and skipped the third because of my own gender size norm issues. That is fair. That is fair. I'm gonna move on, but that is fair, JT. Boxinator, thank you for the resubscription, but man, I don't know why that's so quiet. I mean, it's nice that I can hear it, and I assume you guys can hear it. But it's also just like, why is it so quiet? Oh well. But Fox and Air was actually another person I met at the convention. Fun fact. Ant-Man was so fun. It's still one of my favorite superhero movies. You know, that wouldn't be a bad man. It'd be such a long ranking list though, but just like to rank like all the MCU movies. Also, I love how like I was talking about like I don't care for raves, and Prince Hans is just like, oh, remember that size rave scene from Ant-Man? Oh. Haven't seen the second. See, the second one's okay. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad, and obviously it has the Wasp. So obviously, you know, quiet. It was wait. So it was quiet for me, but loud for you. Hang on. Do you want me to turn down the sound alerts? If it's loud for you guys, I should probably turn it down more. I just about to ride to my distribution center, so I came to say hi. Hi. It's nice meeting you. Yeah, I need more water. I don't know why my throat's drying up so much. But anyway, as I was saying, before we go back to Sonic Expo, second Ant-Man movie is not bad. It's just kind of okay for me, because it's just like, obviously I love the Wasp and I like that she's in it, but everything else kind of felt, now granted I only seen it once, but everything else kind of felt forgettable, honestly. There was that one scene where Scott got shrunk down to size smaller than Tyler, and Hope was... Oh yeah, like we're talking about like in the school where like he gets like he's about like child size. For some reason I don't remember the exact reason why, and you know like he's shorter than the Wasp, and she's just like teasing him about it. But your voice behind the alert is loud? That's so weird. I'm still figuring all this stuff out, so forgive me. What if Zombies also started with that movie, but then we got Animated Giant Wasp and... Really? I did not know that. That's interesting. Two, just saying. Yeah, that would have been nice, but you know how it is. But anyway, back to Sonic Expo, because that's what this is about. Yeah, so didn't care for the rave, but day 2. So day 2. So I didn't go to any panels on day 1. But day 2, I went to the sketchbook swap panel where, and essentially what it was you bring your sketchbook or draw like on pieces of paper, and essentially you would have the reference of your OC, and you would put it on a table and grab someone else's sketchbook and then draw their OC, or just like a character that like they like I drew like Tails, for example. It was an okay Tails, not my best work. What if season 1 episode 5 has the giant wasp in it? I'll have to check that out. I did not know they did that. But yeah, I went to that one. It was a lot of fun. In fact, I have pictures of the drawings I got, so I'm gonna go get those in a moment if I can find it. It might take a moment. There we go. Okay, so I got all these like drawings from the event. Now I'm not so some of these are illegible. Like this one, like on TikTok, I don't use TikTok, but I might go check them out later. Is Mizuki underscore, you know, blah blah blah. I don't like. I know, like it's like a kind of like a goofy smile. Her wings, but she drew this. I'm gonna assume it's a she. It might have been he. I don't want to assume their gender. They drew this, and it was just like her wings are the dress, which is really cute. We got Dooney the bat. Cute. It's super freaking cute. Like, this one's probably my favorite. Just like the way this looks. It's so adorable. Let's see. This next one is actually, I think this is the only one someone drew of me flying specifically. This one is also really, really cute. I do love this one. I can't figure out if this is supposed to be Spirit Genie or Spirit Genile on here. Like, they're on Discord. I haven't found them yet, but they are here. But this is like, but this one is super cute because it's just like me flying. It's adorable. That reminds me, I forgot to give you something. Oh, what did you forget to give me? I was going to give you that one drawing. Oh, the one you drew during the expo. Aw, it's okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But this one's really, really cute. Next one. So, I think this one was drawn by the person who was running the panel, which, by the way, their OC was really cool. It was kind of like a Chaos Mobian sort of thing. It was really cool. I think, like, it was one of them. It was one of them that, like, took it. Because I remember going up there and they were just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna take that. And then, So I'm going to assume this is theirs unless it turns out no, it was actually someone else's. Actually, they have like a little note here too. It's hard to sketch, plus me rip, but I love Dooney. Like I love it when they had just little comments here. Like I'm not sure what they mean by it's hard to sketch. I guess like maybe like either they didn't have like proper pencils or something like that, or if it was like because like the reference they provide was digital, so maybe they're more so a digital artist. Which, you know what? Fair. Fair, I get that. Check your oh my god. Apparently Ant-Man was originally supposed to be phase 1, but there were production delay. That would have been interesting if he had gone into phase 1. Like, how would that have turned out if he was part of the first Avenger? Well, I mean, we kind of see that a little bit in the Endgame where they travel back to 2012. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, now that you say that, I wonder if that was done on purpose, now that I'm thinking about, and that's why they had Ant-Man specifically for that segment of the movie to call back to the fact that, yeah, he was supposed to be phase 1, but it didn't happen. Because Ant-Man was one of the original of the Avengers in comics. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, Tenshi... Hold on. Tenshi Asakura, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm just kind of like talking about Sonic Expo stuff. I'm currently going over like people who drew like art of my OC. From during the one of the panels from Sonic Expo in Dallas. Yeah. So let's see. The next one. This will be the last one. This one's so freaking cute. It's by, I think it's Tosei in A. I'm not entirely sure. This one I can't exactly make out. Drifloon! Hello! I'm doing well, thank you! Okay, so, Drifloon is someone that I met. We're actually a roommate when we're staying at the hotel, so that's how I met her. She was very wonderful to be around. And I'm happy that I met you. I'm happy you could drop by. Let me give you a shout out. We were roommates. We were roommates. And just roommates. Just before someone makes any like suggestions. But let me give you a shout out. That should work. There we go. Go check them out. They were a lot of fun to be around. It has the silly, mischievous Dooney, but it does. It kind of does. I'm really silly in this, and I do really love the pose. Like they couldn't finish all of it because like we were like running low on time. As you see, sorry didn't finish. Cute. But it still looks really, really good, and I absolutely love this. Riff Luna. Good thing Dooney didn't get drifted. Oh my gosh. But these were the sketches I got. I'm so happy I got them. They're so cute. It was so freaking cute. Like, it was absolutely worth going to that panel just to see that. Um, hopefully my contributions were good. I only ended up doing two. Like, one was Tails and one was an OC, and I was just like, I feel like I did okay on the Chaos Mobian. The Tails one, it was alright. I hope the person was happy with it. But still, like, it was a lot of fun. And I think that's it for just, like, in terms of, like, pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, second day, let's see, I went to the sketchbook panel. What else did I do? I went to the charity meet and greet. Got to say hello to them. Let's see, what else? What else did I do? I think that was the only panel I went to now that I'm thinking about it, unless I'm misremembering. I don't remember. It's yeah. Later I did go to the jam zone. What? Hold on. Before that, actually, I was like, "Hi, Pichel." Was like, "Yeah, no, I'm too slow when it comes to." Oh, the 5-minute drawing thing. That one I didn't make it to either. Can I tell you something? Ryan was actually trying to get me to go to Expo, but I told him couldn't because of traveling budget and my work schedule. That makes sense, Lancer. And it's okay. It like it's okay, Lancer. Like it can be a pretty expensive trip, so I completely understand that. I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I think, yeah, we met at the, yeah, we met at the Chowdy meet and greet. Funny enough, Fox and Harry, you are right. And then went to the jams. Yeah, which was pure. That was pure coincidence because like after I got the Chowdy print, I realized, yeah, I can't carry this thing around. Luckily, the hotel I was staying at is where the convention center was, which was really, really convenient for me. It was really, really convenient for me because, like, I had to, like, one, I get tired out easily and kind of, like, over stressed and whatnot. So it was really nice to have to, like, if I need to relax for a bit, I could go up to my room, kind of lay down, decompress for a bit, and then go back down. Overstimulated. It was really, really convenient to have that. So I went back upstairs, dropped off my print, went back downstairs. I actually went to the exhibition hall, Fuxinator, to try and find you, but I couldn't find you anywhere. I'm just like, well, I lost him, so I guess I can't. Because, like, Foxinator wanted me, or, because, Blue Bolt Fox wanted to meet me in person. I was just like, oh yeah, sure, we could go find him. And I went back to the exhibition hall, lost Foxinator, just like, welp. Oops. So I did still go looking for them, but I ended up coming across the jam zone, which I was outside for a bit, and I noticed that .exe. I thought you went to the jam zone. No, I didn't. At least not at first. Because, like, I originally was not intending to go to the jam zone. Unless that was where Blue Box was, which I guess I would have intended. I wasn't going there just to go to, like, the, like, jam zone initially, at first. However, just, like, when I was outside, I noticed Aimee.exe was performing, and I was just like, oh, I love her covers, so I went in. And then I met back with you, Foxinator, and you were just like, oh yeah, he's just like he's sitting somewhere there. And I was just like, okay. And I sat down and almost sat I missed like half of that performance, but it was just really nice to just like watch all that. It was basically like a VTuber concert. And it was a lot of fun to watch. Especially like at the end. Hold on. I should give you a hug on my name, or did someone actually give you a hug on my name, or should I keep it for the As far as I know, no, not really. No one really approached me to say, hey, I'm here to give a hug for Haru, but you know, there's some things on your list. I could hear the jam sound clear. Really? I did not know that. But yeah, I was like in the jam zone. Watched that for a moment. I was just like, oh, this is nice. Especially since, like, I did buy tickets for the concert. Because, yeah, like, the concert tickets were their own thing. Like, it didn't come included with the badge. So, that I skipped out on. So, like, for, like, after, I think it was after the jam zone. I spent the rest of the night in my room, just kind of just like decompressing. Oh, hey, Luna the Hatchie. Oh yeah, I met Luna the Hatchie at the convention through on someone's phone. And it was really nice meeting you. It was a really interesting experience to see that, because, like, who knows, there might be a time where, like, I might have to do something like that. So, Luna, like, I wasn't really making much sense during it, but, like, did you still have to, like, buy a ticket for Sonic Expo, or was it just like... Or was it just like, oh yeah, you're just experiencing this from, like, home. This is fine. No. Okay, so you were able. That's really interesting. So I guess in the case if I can't make it to a Sonic Expo, or a convention, I could always like ask someone like, hey, could you um like could you just like set that up for me and whatnot? I didn't have to have a ticket since my friend had. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. I wonder if I could set that up, because, like, one, like, you know, it's useful if I can't make a convention, and two, like, obviously, if I had the choice to be presented as, like, my VTuber or my IRL self, I'm gonna choose my VTuber. Because I don't like the way I look IRL. That's just how I am. Like, my VTuber models are just, like, kind of a means of escape for me. So, like, if, you know, if I could just, like, meet people like this and not have to worry about, like, my IRL looks, that's kind of a win in my books. If you need help, let me know. I'll be happy. But you look amazing. IRL, thank you. Sadly, I don't really hold that exact opinion of myself. I do believe people when they say that, just like I look cute, IRL and whatnot, but just like it's a dysphoria thing. It's a dysphoria thing where I'm just like very self-conscious about my looks, not happy with my look. It's a whole thing. Jam was so hyped. Jam like I only went to that one concert in Jam because like everything, all the other performances I missed. Um, yeah, scary was. I remember that I mentioned about the art gallery thing. Yeah, the art gallery thing where like the staff just left for some reason, and they had to close it early. That's so weird. Could you just carry me around on your pocket for the? Yeah, it would fit so perfectly, like for you, Haru, because like you're like a tiny burrower for both of your OCs. So that could work very well. It could work for me because I'm a like assuming I'm using my Mobian VTuber. More info on that in a moment. Um like I'm a size shifter, so I can change my sizes. Also, hi CT. Oh, and it looks like I'm getting turned into a genie. Hold on. A moment. There we go. Early because they sold out. Oh, it's because they sold out. Okay, that makes a little more sense. And get in for free. That's actually not a bad like war point. Like if someone were to do that with me, I could just like, oh yeah, I smuggled myself in here. And I'm hanging around in this person's pocket. That would not be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea. Again, ideas if I can't make it to a convention. Any is classic gaming size. I'm in like 2 foot. That is very small. Not as small as I can get, but still pretty small. Actually, that's smaller than my Mobian height. My Mobian height is 2 foot 8 inches, I believe. Yeah. They were putting up sketches on day 3, I believe. Sketches? Hi, Dooney. Zuni. Alright, also let me see the... What the hell? When did you get this? Hold on. I can tell this was meant to be for Halloween. So let's see, Dooney... Got to go, but if you need help, then just see me and I'll help you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like, Little Luna! I'm so sorry I'm getting names mixed up now. Oh, yeah, okay. But yeah, it's something to consider in case, like, I can't make it to convention, so... Where did I put it? The bitch of, Not having everything organized is sometimes I lose it so easily. And it was really amazing to meet you, IRL. It was amazing to see you too. Yeah, it was still Halloween here thingy. They just finished it. Well, we're like in the first couple weeks of November, so it is kind of just like Halloween adjacent, so. I'm trying to find. Did I even save it here? Hold on. Let me put in. Oh, okay. I see why it wasn't showing up now. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Let me move to the side. You got, like... So I'm going to assume we're like, cat girl ninjas. This is so cute. This is so freaking cute. Thank you so much. On or sat on, but was shut up. This is so cute. Thank you so much, little. I love it. This is absolutely adorable. Kitsune Ninja Cat Girls. Hell yeah. Man, I missed a lot. Hi, Asri. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, Stella Bella always does really good with her color work. Like, it is always, like, a very pleasant surprise to see. So let me scroll back up. A part of me regrets making the Moby in time because people think about the king, but then again, that's my thing in general. I wouldn't really regret it because, like, at the end of the day, you're just being who you are. And people want to make assumptions, that's on them. But just, like, go with what you want to do. Don't, like, don't be like, oh, well, people think it's weird, so I shouldn't do it. Like, don't be like that. I mean, I get it, because, like, I almost was gonna do that. A few times, actually, during this career. I'm sure y'all had a lot of exo talk. Yeah, we're currently on the second day, technically, but just, like, you know. Oh yeah, whilst you were gone, we used to have to Asri is a burger. What kind of burger? But yeah, at the end of the day, you should be you. People are gonna be weird about it. They don't really have any right to just, like, be around you. Or whatnot, yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's what you want to do. Like, not, like, what other people want from you. Did someone say burger? Let's see. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for day 2, because, yeah, I didn't go to the concert, and, you know, how was that? Day 3, I went over to the Aimi, meet and greet. So I got to meet Aimi.exe, and someone else was there also. I feel bad because I don't know them all that well. They were also part of the VTuber concert, but, and, you know, they sung great. I don't know them all that well, sadly. I was still like super polite, but I don't know them. Like they have a really cute model and whatnot, and it was nice talking to them. But I was just like, I feel a little bad. um. But I mean, I kept it short so I didn't take up the line, but just like, I basically was just like, yeah, you guys did great on the, VTuber concert. It was lovely seeing you guys. Told Amy I really loved your covers and whatnot. I was a little awkward, because again, I'm socially awkward IRL. Um, and, but they were really chill, and like, I was just like, you know, I mean, like I did say that, like when like I mean posted like the meet and greet, I was just like, yeah, hi, I went after this person. I wasn't super awkward or anything like that. It was nice meeting you, and she was just like, oh, you were super sweet. I'm just like, aww. By the way, Danny, kind of unrelated, but is your belt on the fairy outfit made of metal? Yes, because the belt that I wear on my fairy mode. Let me switch to that real quick. The belt on here, I know it kind of looks like a belt because it's just like how it's made the on this metal, but or on this model. I'm so sorry, my voice is drying up a lot. I know it looks like a normal belt, but it's actually supposed to be a ring. That is like kind of like holding my outfit together. And I'm done like a normal size ring. I don't care how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. Quachi? Is that what you go? Quachi, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about Sonic Expo experiences. Yeah, so I'm... How you doing? You call me Chi for short. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you so much, Chi. They always say if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Where do you go when they've been bad to Prism so they have time to reflect on what they've done? Oh my god. That's actually a really good joke. That's actually a really good joke, Chief. Good job. I don't care how big the room is. Like you said, I cast gross on Dooney. Oh my god. Also, you want a kiss, Haru? I can give you a kiss. Mwah. Let's see. But I went to the meet and greet. And then I went to the Dungeons and Dragons panel that I mentioned earlier. And like I said, very simplified D&D, even for 5e standards. But it's still a lot of fun to watch. A lot of funny moments. The players were playing as like Sonic and friends. So one of them was Sonic, one of them was Tails. We had Knuckles and Amy, and we also had Shadow. And there was like a really funny moment with like, I think there was like, if I remember correctly, there were like gears in one room that they had to get through. And Sonic, being Sonic, kind of like sped on by. But as he was doing that, he decided to strike the Sonic Adventure pose. And the DM was like, okay, roll me this check and roll me another check. First check was fine. I think it was just like to get through the gears. Z. They also wrote another check to see how stylish they were doing, and he got not one. So the DM just like, okay, you get through. However, on your way to like do this pose, as you make the landing, you accidentally do the splits, and you lose 12 rings because their HP was 12 rings, and they could actually like exchange I think they can like exchange rings, which I thought was kind of cool, honestly. Um, how many attempts to seduce were? Not many. Not many. It was really straightforward. Foxinator. But he did freaking the splits and lost 12 rings, and was just on the ground for a while. And then later, just like you hear him just like say like, "I'm okay," and just like when he's on Dell's like, "It's okay, but." That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh. Oh, we are walking. Um, besides that, went to the closing ceremony. They actually had they started auctioning off of the standees, which was pretty crazy. Which is pretty crazy, honestly. Um, whatnot, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun. Yeah, then Porsche. Right, because you were also there, little. Shadow just kept getting terrible luck and kept getting low rolls. He kept, like. Oh, I think every trap he just, like, ended up falling into and just really just ate shit. It was really funny. The Tango standee, almost all of them went for like I want to say 75. The Tangle one was the one that went up the most because it was just like I want to say the final number for the Tangle standee was, if I recall correctly, it was 850. I want to say it was $850 that they ended up bidding on. Which is crazy. I can't imagine giving away that much money. 800. Okay, I was close. Okay, I was close. But still, it was just like, man, that is crazy. Yeah. How all this? It was pretty crazy. More than Super Sonata, which was 250, right? Together. Yeah. But that was that. That was that. It was really, really crazy. Hey, Devira, I hope you're doing. Oh, climb. Do you want to climb anywhere particular, or is there a specific place where I'm going to assume you're gonna want? Oh, made you too small there. Mm-hmm. Booba. I thought you would have want Booba. Let's see here. But I think that was it for Sonic Expo. Overall, really fun experience. Had a lot of fun with it. Um I'm happy I went. I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad people wanted to meet me. Honestly, that's kind of the crazy thing. I wasn't expecting so many people to just like want to meet me. I know that's weird, but it's also just like I was just like, oh, you know, people probably aren't gonna recognize me. I mean, I know I was wearing like my backpack, my hoodie, and my little my own badge, but it was still just like not that many people are gonna recognize me. But then it was just like, oh, actually, glad you have fun. Miss you a lot. I missed you too, Ashley. I missed everyone. Definitely really happy to be home. Yeah, like let's see. I think so. Let's see. How many people ended up wanting to meet me? So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say around 7. No, 8 people wanted to meet me, which is more than I thought. Um, and yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Um, let's see. What was I gonna do? Um, other than thank you for the head fats. Other than that, the other days went by just fine. I got sick a few times because I was feeling anxious to go back home because, so here's kind of the unfortunate thing is my girlfriend is gonna be gone for the next week or so because she's currently in Japan. This means that I'm gonna be home alone. And while it's nice for it to be quiet, it's a little too quiet. And that kind of makes me anxious. Because I'm so used to having her around that the idea of her not being around is not fun. You really should have taken me what? Just like sneak you into my bag, little? I'm seeing a bunch of people were like, wait, you're at Expo? When I thought that would have been clear. Yeah, I thought I made that clear, but I guess not. Yeah, like I'm so used to people being around that it's just, yeah, like it's just like kind of sad that it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see you for a while and I'm gonna be alone. It also sucks because I had to take care of groceries. As you can see here, I changed the name of my donation bar to grocery store funds because, so I was trying to be careful with how much I spent during the trip. I really was. Um, but I think I still got carried away. And, now I need money to be able to afford groceries. So I'm gonna be trying to stream. I'm gonna put streaming in full gear just so like I can do what I can to make the money to be able to afford groceries. Our wallets did not survive. They really did not. Um I felt like missing out, so seeing so much and not mention what happened, I was just not. Yeah, I'm sorry, Asri. I'm sorry. I know FOMO's a bitch and whatnot, and here I could imagine all that could be depressing when it's just like, oh well, I can't go, which is like it's fair. I definitely. Nah. You spend so much money on me. Specifically little is so crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna be wanting to focus on that.
Thank you for having faith in the guardian of the forest.
See, thank you. Oh, so let me check. Are my commands working? Okay, they are. They are working. Okay. Thank you so much. That really helps. Especially since my payment from Twitch is not gonna be as much as usual. Cause I guess I just wasn't doing all that great in October, cause my usually I get like 130. This is personal things. Usually 130, 150. I am gonna this month I'm ending up with 79, which is not good. Oh my god, Foxinator, I see what you sent me. It's not good, so that's why I'm kind of like getting put into full gear. Just happy to help as always. Thank you. I really do appreciate that.
Thank you for having faith in the guardian of the forest.
420. Oh my gosh. Haha, blaze it. Thank you so much, Haru. I appreciate you. Thank you. Love your face. To be fair, the 420 was on wait, was it really on default? That's funny. But yeah, this is like what I'm gonna be doing for the next week or so. Just like kind of just like, hey, if you guys, well, maybe not the next week or so, because like ideally I would love to order groceries on Saturday. I'm gonna see what I can do to survive. I would like it to be Saturday, if possible. But yeah, thank you though for the donations. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It's gonna be hard being by myself and taking care of myself, but I'm gonna try and persevere. I'm gonna try and do it. I have friends to rely on. Okay. So, as Sora and Shino the price for their items and Sora sell it is $100. And Shino the shake is cheaper than any Starbucks. Oh my god. Look, of course Sora would price herself to be so expensive. The freaking ego on that girl. Shino being cheaper than any Starbucks drink is not surprising, considering like where he works. Is almost taller than Dinny can grow. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Megami, thank you so much for the rated 9. How are you doing? Hello everyone, I'm the Sci-Shifter Fairy. Ignore the fact that I'm currently a genie. But thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing? Were you doing art stuff? Or were you gaming? Or were you doing something else? gonna see me in my maid outfit for a moment. Hang on. There we go. Instincts kicked in to shout out, but then, oh yeah. I still have not made you a mod, Azri. I've been meaning to do that. I don't know why I keep forgetting to make you a mod. Drawing a Legend CA Giantess drawing. Glad to see you too, Megami. It's been a bit. I missed you. I missed everyone, but I missed you. It's been a bit. We're gonna be doing, me and Megami are gonna be doing something together soon. I need to poke her on that for, something. Missed me too? Of course, Devira, I missed you. I missed everyone. I missed Devira, I missed Azri. I missed all you guys. Can't wait for that event together. I even have a scenario to scenario to post to me finally. Ooh, tell me. Yeah. Tell me later. My voice got so high. Hey, Raven's lover. It's been a bit. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hey, because yeah, no. Let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil it. I did have a good time at Sonic Expo. Thank you so much, Reshi. Guess what? I'm in love? Oh, yeah? What are you in love with, Raven? Dean me if I wanted to be one, I was like, what? Also, so if you play the game one day, you're... Ooh, I would love to play Peak with you, Megami. I also have Peak. I also have Peak as well. I was actually thinking of playing that with Trixie tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it, but we will see. I'll have to talk to her about that. Also, Prince Hans, I shall give you a kiss. Mwah. A cool chick in my social... Her name's... Oh, sick! I'm so happy for you, Raven's lover. Do I also have Peak? Hell yeah. Oh my god, everyone wants kisses. Alright, here's a kiss for you, Ashen. Mwah. That would definitely make you... I've heard there's a new biome called Roots. I'm really curious about that. Too many games, too little time. I feel that, Driploon. There's so many games that I'm just like, I want to put more time into, but it's just like, oh, but I want to play this game. I want to play this game. I want to play that game. Yeah, it's certainly an experience. But yeah, I guess something I want to do. Yeah, here we go. Let me get it all nice and set up. Oh, almost moved you somewhere else there, little. There are too many games, not enough me's. But, so if I were to do something November 26th, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, how many of you would be able to make that? Because I know that's around Thanksgiving time. I know that's around Thanksgiving time. And so some people might be busy for that. Like, November 26th, 4 p.m. Eastern. That's like a day before Thanksgiving. If not that, I might want to do the thing first week of December, if possible. I'm still kind of, like, figuring out dates and whatnot, because, like, I want people to be able to show up to this. What would be happening? Well... I usually work late on Wednesdays. Gotcha. So, I am going to be debuting my my Mobian VTuber model on November 26th, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Assuming people can make it. Because I understand it's around Thanksgiving or other holidays. That might make it a bit complicated. So I'm debating either this day or the week after. I would say maybe next week, but that might be too soon, is the issue. Judging by your guys' reactions, though, it should be fine. Moby and Dooney's real. Moby and Dooney's real. I'm sure it will be. Then that's gonna be our final date. November 26th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be debuting my Mobian model on this channel. I know I said before that I was gonna do a second channel for the Mobian, just so I could cater to a more PG-13 or PG-13 audience. I'm deciding against that because, one, trying to manage two channels is very hard and probably not a good idea. Just so I don't separate you guys. And I'm also not gonna tone myself down, because at the end of the day, I want to be me. I want to be the me that you guys love for the past almost 5 years of me being a VTuber. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to be myself. I just want to be myself. And, you know, if, I do want to grow. As a content creator, I want to just, reach higher heights. And whatnot. But I'm not gonna do that at the sacrifice of my own personality, my own identity. Because at the end of the day, I'm not, honestly, I wouldn't be happy with it. I would not be happy just, being a version of myself that I had to hold back because burr, blah, 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 you know, it attracts a more audience that way, blah, 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 people can approach you more, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about any of that. Well, okay. Let me. First of all, let me get bigger. Obviously, I would love to do more collabs with people. But if it turns out that it's just well, we don't want to collab with you because you're this, and it'll suck. But I just want to be me. I just I can't imagine being a version of myself that I can't really do anything. Also, Stella, what plushie do you want me to snuggle? Also, surprise you. Okay. Just to make this easier, I'll put you right... Oh, not on my neck. Here you go. You can give Haru company. I just realized Haru's still technically attached to the, like, the zipper that is no longer there. Let's see. There we go. Now you're not swinging around as much. Well, you redeemed a plushie redeem, Stella. You can choose, like, plushies. Like, I have a Fairy Dooney plush, I have a Mobian Dooney plush, I have a Trixie plush, I have a Shino plush. Pretty sure I have a Kit plush, an Ari plush. I have a lot of plushes. Point. I missed this. Of course you did. But yeah, I want to be me. So the Mobian Dooney will just stay on my channel. There's gonna be a lot of stuff I need to figure out. Also, props to, like, Danny, not Catbox Danny, QDT Cat. Because, like, I approached her with, like, advice, like, hey, how should I go about this? And she's just like, well, if you're just gonna be yourself, there's kind of no point in doing the channel. Like, it's okay if you're 18 plus, it's fine. I'm just like, thank you. I needed to hear that from, like, my, like, VTuber modeler. I don't want to say mama, because I don't know, like, I'm actually not the type to use that phrase, because, like, it sounds a little weird. No offense to people who do refer to their, like, VTuber modelers as, like, their VTuber mom or their VTuber dad. Like, I completely understand that. To me, it's just, like, I guess it's just weird for me to just, like, call someone, like, a mom. But maybe that's just me. Mother. Maybe that's just me being awkward. Yeah, we all know Trixie's... No, Trixie is my sister. Thank you very much. Trixie's my sister. VTuber got... That's actually not a bad way to look at it. But yeah, November 26th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be debuting my model. It is weird to call somebody a fan. Well, not exactly. Well, okay. Because, like, with me and Trixie, I call her my sister because we're so close. We're so close together, and for Trixie, I'm family to her. I'm more family to her than her blood family. I won't go into personal, like, details and stuff because it's not my place. But she has told me before that she had wished she'd grown up with me versus just, like, her other siblings. I'm just like, oh, that's sweet. Not entirely sure if you would love to grow with me, because I was kind of a little shit back then, but I do appreciate it. Renee is the pet who needs training. At least I'm not using... I get that. Yeah, like, for Trixie, I'm okay referring to her as, like, by a family title. For other people that I'm not as close with, that I don't have that attachment to, I'm just like, I don't know. I I don't know about that. Granted, I say that, and some of you call me mommy, and I don't mind being called mommy. Just, don't be weird about it. That's all I ask. Do not be weird about it. You would have been a great friend, Danny. I don't know. Like, when I was a child, I was very hyperactive, but I was also kind of like, I had behavior issues, so I'm not entirely sure people would have liked me back then. And then when I was a teenager, I was very quiet. Kind of like how some of you saw me at the con, but a lot quieter. Well, there's mommy and then there's mommy. Jokes aside, I get what you mean, yeah. I'm the free roaming goofball. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do this. To, like, debut my model. It's probably, yeah. I'm thankful that I don't have to debut it next year. Because that was gonna be the original plan, but then it was just like... Yeah, I could do this, like, the earlier the better. Because I want to debut this model before, Sora starts her Starlight Winter Carnival, which I will get the link for. Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, she's gonna get started on it in October, but I know these things take time, so it can't possibly get here by the end, like, before next year. And then sure enough, like, Danny kind of proved me wrong. Because, like, I was looking at the trailer and I was seeing, like, the percentage go up, and I'm just like, 10%. Oh my god, 10%, 10%. Oh my gosh. And I, like, kept checking on it, it kept going higher and higher. And then it was just, like, stuck at 90%. I'm just like, come on, just a little bit. And then, like, when I wasn't thinking about it, I was just watching a video. Danny came into my DMs like, hey, I'm done. Here's your model. And I'm just like, thank you, Danny. Thank you. This made me really happy. This actually made my day. And it was just like, well, I guess the debut's coming sooner than I thought. Yeah. She did a really good job on the model. She did a lot more on the model than I thought she would, which is another reason why I'm so happy with it. Like, KTT Cat, if you want a Mobian model, it's gonna be expensive, but it's absolutely worth it. It is absolutely worth every dollar, penny. Okay, but yeah, I want to grab... Not mute. Paste. I want to grab this. Okay, because Sora is doing her Starlight Winter Carnival, which starts at December 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's going to go throughout all of December. It is a charity event raising money for Gamers Outreach, which raises money for children in the hospitals to be able to play video games and whatnot. And like I said, I'm normally fine with the eyeshadows and whatnot, but here, the eyeshadowing there is kind of captivating me. Is that so, Asri? It looks like I'm gonna have to do a lot of teasing when... when I eventually debut it. Can you show the French fry later? In a moment, in a moment. But yeah, it's a charity for kids in hospitals that need something to do. So we're gonna be raising that money in December. Okay. Thank you for the hydrant stretch. Maybe on the stream, BG. Maybe. By the way, did you ever end up using the PNG that you showed me when we collabed? Oh, I know where. I have not used it in an official stream yet. I want to at some point when I collab with the right person on my stream. Cause like I don't want to do it just like with anyone. It's gotta be someone that's like that would be comfortable with that kind of thing. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Well, actually, no, because I have something else to show apparently. Let's see. Actually, just to make this easier on me, I'm gonna... Let's switch over to the stream overlay for a moment. And we're gonna... Let's see here. Where would it be? Is this one? Okay, so first of all, yeah, let's do it like this. First of all, this is an art piece that, oh. Let's make this even easier. This is an art piece that Hans drew for Trixie for her upcoming new model. It looks really cute. It is a good time to message you to schedule in there. Is that so, Little? Is that so? You want to do another collab with me? I wonder why. It can't have anything to do with that PNG that I showed you. It's always fun with the bun. But like... Now I think this cut off a little bit because the way I had it before, so let me fix that. Transform, edit transform. Just so we can see more of Renee. That'll do. But like, freaking like... Freaking just like, Trixie was just like, okay, we're gonna have all my friends as food items, so... Hey, hi, how are you doing? They were tier 1 sub. Then I saw on the PNG, sure, Haru. Oh yeah, that is true. This is actually just like this version. Hang on, let me do the other one. The Star Jacket is also really cute as well. Also, wait, what the hell? I did not realize I had the browser stuff on. Whoops. But yeah, freaking. So we have a Dooney Taco. Because of course we do. We have a Rene Rito. We have a Sora Salad, which I'm gonna be honest, there was a silhouette of this at first. I thought it was gonna be Sora and a bowl of M&Ms, because, you know, she likes M&Ms. But I guess a salad would make more sense with taco and a burrito than M&Ms, so... Uppies? You want uppies? I can give you uppies. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna go, because I did talk about everything I wanted to talk about. There you go. We got the sort of salad. And we have the Shino shake. It's either the Shino shake or the Shino drink. I'm not sure which one is which. And of course, Sora had to make herself cost half a full paycheck, because of course she did. The Reds can be in... M&M's in a salad doesn't sound appetizing, though, Hans. It really does not sound all that appetizing. But yeah, this is really cute. That's my sister, everyone. She is absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait for her to debut her new model. I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm not a salad person. I'm really not a salad person. I should try more salads, but I'm not really a salad person. I'm more of a meat enjoyer than a veggie enjoyer. That is something I absolutely need to work on, but it's so hard to eat healthy. Also, I did not realize I have a hype train. Wait, why did a hype train start? Did someone donate? Or did someone, like, subscribe? Why did we have a hype chart? Or, I'm sorry, a hype train? Not to mention, I actually got on Taco Bell earlier. Ooh, nice. Might have been my subscription renewing. It might have been, although it said this minute, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh my god. Thank you, Azri. I appreciate your face. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Did he add intrusive thoughts again? Oh no. Little, what did you do? Almost at all, only very... See, for me, the problem for me is just a texture problem. Because, like, I love green beans, corn, even though that's not really nutritional. Carrots, I can eat if it's in a soup. I mean, that's the best way for me to be able to enjoy a lot of veggies if it's in a soup, because, like, then it's a lot softer. I can eat it more. So, like, carrots, celery, carrots, celery, bell peppers I can eat just fine. You know, all that stuff. I don't like broccoli. Brussels sprouts has to be soft for me to enjoy. I hate peas. I hate peas. Don't like the taste of peas. Peas are gross. Dooney, she can really move. Dooney, she's got an attitude. Dooney, she's the cutest thing alive. Well, if you grew up in the Philippines or with Filipinos, you'd love, because we basically just flavor in dishes to make them delicious. That's definitely possible. It is definitely possible that I probably would have had a love for veggies, like depending on like where I grew up. I'm also autistic though, so I'm not sure how much that would get in the way of Philippine culture. Because again, like some the problems I have with some veggies is a texture issue, where if it's like crunchy, I don't like it. Or it's got like a certain texture to it, I don't like it. As a Mexican, I can say we are very vegetable orientated, and I still ended up with the extra autism against them. That's me with cottage. Cottage cheese is okay. Not my preferred cheese. I guess I'll eat it depending on what it's on. Okay, let's see. We're almost approaching 3 hours. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Because I'm probably gonna call it soon. What about Reaper cheese? You know, I'm not surprised if that's an actual thing. Bitter gourd is kind of bitter. I can't tolerate, and because I was forced fed, I was oh yeah. I mean, I was forced to do broccoli as a kid, and I think that's part of the reason why I don't like broccoli all that much. But okay. And you need to be mean to me because they made me forget a certain project that I should have finished for you like a month ago. I forget if you told me about this project or not. But I will remember. I remember to remind you to do this project, Haru. Or else. Not much I can. I just know my game mod, which took a while getting used to. Oh yeah, congrats on that, Asmi. For the Christmas fairy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, Amy? To remind you of a thing trying to find. I have a feeling what you're wanting to remind me, Amy. I do want to get working on that soon. I apologize for holding out on you for so long. I just got so busy and my tablet's being a bitch, so that doesn't help. Something really... Oh, okay, I know what project it is now. Yes. Yes. If you could work on that, that would be helpful. Especially since we're technically getting the ball rolling on that project. I would like that project to be done before next year. Well, like late next year, like October 2026. That's kind of like the date I had for it. Yeah, but yeah, okay, so let's see. We got... So in terms of people to raid, we have Lara Saishi, who's a giant bun bun. I discovered her recently. She seems really cool. Spectre HD, which I think is a kaiju VTuber. Haven't interacted with them much. Devira is currently doing Helldivers 2. Lux Alice is doing Dispatch. Deku is doing Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Renee is doing a Just Chatting stream. Okay. So, do you guys want Resi Evil 7? Do you guys want Art Stream? Do you guys want Helldivers 2? Do you guys want Dispatch? Do you guys want Zelda? Or do you guys want to do Just Chatting? But Giant Bun Bun. I've yet to do Raid the Giant Bun Bun. So yeah, I'm seeing 2. Because I have not rated them yet, let's do the Giant Bun Bun. Lara Saishi. Because... yes. I'll wait for this ad to end so I can talk to them when I rate them. Yeah, we do raid Renee from time to time, so like better to just like do something new. I don't think there's gonna be any plans for a schedule this week. I'll have to think about it, but tomorrow I might be streaming. I might stream Peak, or I might do something else. We will see. It depends on just like what I can work out with Trixie. But besides that, I don't know what I'm gonna do Friday and Saturday. Like, I want to do something. I want to stream more, especially to help raise money for groceries. Oh, you want a kiss, Haru? You want a kiss? You're such a good girl. Mwah. Nice Super Bros. I missed you a lot. I missed you a lot too, Azuri. I'm happy to be back. I imagine you really missed my voice. Okay, I think we should be good. We should be good now. So let's go read. Well, first of all, I guess I'm kissing Azuri. Mwah. There we go. There we go. Now we raid. Now we raid Shadow Legends. God damn it, Amy. Okay, fine. You get a kiss too. You get a kiss. And you get a kiss. Everyone gets a kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, yeah, I need to quickly raid. hydrate I can do once I put this in. I know what you're trying to do, you little shit. That's to the ground. Alright, thanks for the stretch break. I will hydrate. Alright. I'll see you all tomorrow or sometime this weekend. You all have a wonderful night. I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone. Mwah.